Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Hershey bringing you guys another live video here today. Going to be taking it pretty slow, not stuttering, no more voice shit that I always do in every video. So, as you guys can see by the title, this is going to be on pretty much new game types that Advanced Warfare is going to be bringing. And the reason why I make this video is because a lot of people out there are probably thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, is Advanced Warfare going to add more game types? They added, gun game, that was pretty cool and all, but are they going to add, more different game types? Holy shit, that guy fucked me up. Anyway, so pretty much, guys, they added gun game. Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer did, and the thing that really has my wheels turning in my head is the fact that Advanced Warfare added gun game, and Black Ops 2 had gun game, and the thing that most has me thinking this is the fact that they added a different game type, which Advanced Warfare hasn't done yet, except the fact that they had a gun game. And I think that they are pretty much, sitting there to themselves thinking, Black Ops 2 is a very successful game, we should add a couple more game types to it. And I think Sharpshooter, One in the Chamber, especially One in the Chamber, I could definitely see Advanced Warfare adding that. That was probably by far the best, party kind of game type that I loved, only because that was really mostly depending on your accuracy. And, if they see that gun game is definitely making, a successful move, as far as, games and games that are being played, I could definitely see him adding it. And I know a lot of people out there are kind of thinking, what's going to be the next game that's been added, And they really haven't added much yet. They've been adding, gun game, that's pretty much about it. So, if they do add another game type, I definitely think it should be One in the Chamber. I actually like that a lot, even I really didn't play it a whole lot. I know back on Black Ops 2, I would spend days, in private matches when my friends were bored. We would just go, and we would just play One in the Chamber, gun game, we would always play that, and it was pretty fun. And for someone like me who really didn't play those game types as much as I think I should have played them, it was still pretty fun. And kind of like a little word to Sledgehammer and Advanced Warfare, I definitely think they should be making more game types, only because the fact that, game types are fun and all, but when you're playing them over and over again, it kind of gets old. And yes, I do play ranked play, I do play Clan Wars, so I'm kind of busy most of the time anyway, but I still really do think they should add more game types, not only because of the fact, just to entertain people, but the fact that, gun game is a fun game, but they shouldn't just stop there by adding one game. They should keep, extending, keep adding more things, Why would you want to stop for just making one game type, it's kind of pointless. It should make more things to it, So, I think if they honestly add these other things, it'll definitely make it a little more successful. It'll kind of grab people's attentions for sure. So yeah. Anyway, for as far as that goes, this isn't 100% truthful. This is kind of what I'm thinking of, but I bet you about 70% of you guys are definitely kind of, getting where I'm coming from with the whole game type things. Advanced Warfare's done a really good job with the game so far. I actually loved Advanced Warfare's game so far. I think Black Ops 2 is still better. But anyway, back to the main topic about them adding new game type. It's not 100% on, in the stone planned out they're going to. I think that they are definitely making some ideas of doing it, only because the fact that they already released one, and I don't think they're going to stop there, Why would you want to stop when you can add more, and definitely make Advanced Warfare a better game, which it already is, but, adding more salt and sugar, to the ingredient can definitely, salt it up a little bit. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I just said. Anyway, so pretty much, guys, if they add these new game types, I definitely agree. Maybe not even Sharpshooter, maybe just create something brand new. When we went to Advanced Warfare, Uplink and Momentum were two game types that I really liked that were not there. Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts, you guys know what I mean. None of those games had that. So I think they should probably create some kind of new, game mode, and maybe not competitive-wise, but something like gun game, something in the kind of the tracks of that, but a little bit different. And I think by adding something new will definitely, grab some attention to the game itself, and I think, it could be anything, when they added Uplink, that required a lot of thought. It's not something that just came to mind, hey, let's add Uplink, and we'll add this, it took a lot of time. So I think if they add something new, maybe something that has to do with, more of an objective kind of game, that would definitely spice it up a little. But like I said, this isn't 100% truthful. I think a lot of you guys can definitely see where I'm coming from with this. I think if they add these kind of game types to the Advanced Warfare, it will definitely make changes to it. But, the only reason why I just think that they may add something new is because why would you just add, you know, one game mode? You know, why would you just add one game mode? You know, and it definitely is being successful. You know, so why would you just want to add one game mode? And if they add more, it's just gonna make the game better and better and better as it goes. So if they add more games and stuff, it's just going to make the game more successful. And not only that, you have to remember, Black Ops 2. If any of you guys have played Black Ops 2, they had a bunch of party game, like Sharpshooter, Gun Game, One in the Chamber. They had all that kind of stuff, you know. And whenever they added those kind of games, you know, they didn't just think in their mind, this is what we're going to have, you know. Like, it took them some time for them to think of, you know, what we're actually going to have in the game, what we're going to do, what we're going to put on for the players and the gamers out there so they can have fun and, you know, have a good time. So, you know, Sledgehammer, Advanced Warfare, you know, they're really unpredictable. You know, no one really expected Gun Game to come out, but since it did come out, I definitely see a new game mode coming out in the nearby future, you know. They've been making a bunch of changes with guns, buffs, and stuff, and I think it's just kind of, you know, about time when they start adding more game modes just to make the game better. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, guys, but, you know, if you think about it logically, it's definitely possible that change could be made because they added Gun Game, and when they added that, you know, everyone was kind of like, oh my gosh, you know, Gun Game's added to Call of Duty, holy shit, you know, this is awesome, you know, and adding more game types, you know, when they added Gun Game, everyone's kind of thinking, are they going to add more games, you know, are they going to add a new gun, a new DLC, a new map, you know, a new game type, like, everyone kind of had their heads turning, because they really didn't know what was going to happen next after that, and I think a lot of other people out there, after the DLC came out, after the, oh, that guy looks weird. Anyway, after all this kind of came out and was all said and done, I definitely think a lot of people, you know, weren't sure what was happening next. I definitely think that more changes need to be made. I think if they add these changes, it will make people more interested, you know, and it'll keep people coming back for more, you know. It's like feeding, you know, feeding people, you know, you feed them, they come back, you feed them, they come back, and it just keeps people interested, you know. If you add a game type and people are interested by it, chances are they're probably going to come back for more. So I definitely think adding more game types and adding more guns and whatnot is going to be successful. I know this video is a little bit kind of all over the place. It's a little off topic, a little on topic. I know I repeated myself a lot, guys, but pretty much these are my thoughts, guys. If you guys could please like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. That'll be down in the description below. It's about it, guys. Searchy. I will see you guys later.